Cowboys' first day at training camp was spectacular. Some of the players we got a chance to see in a good way. And of course, this is first day of practice, not the real game. And you see my guy, Michael Parson, doing his thing. He always out there. This is Michael Gallup. Last year around this time, he wasn't available to do this right here. So this is good to see. And of course, you see CD Lamb and our new wide receiver, Brandon Cooks. This is the big three as it relates to the wide receivers. Can't wait to see those boys out there. And of course, you see Tony Pollard going through the drills. He's a little too high on that. You want to get him a little bit lower, but I'm going to give him a pass. This is actually day one of practice. And of course, you see Malik Davis doing his thing right here. Good way, good pacing through there. And that's what happened when you're not low enough. You get knocked off a little bit. And that's Ronald Jones, by the way, number 32. New addition. Now, watch how he do this drill. I like seeing him so low to the ground. That's Deuce Vaughn. The center of balance is there. The speed is there. He only messed up my stack one time at the end. I'm going to have to get him for that. Now, you see my guy, Hunter Lukey. He did a great job of it. Yes, indeed. Big, strong fullback for us. And I can't wait to see him on the field when the pads come on. And this is Rico Didell. Great balance right there. Got to get a little lower, and you see him. He got a good shiftiness to his run. Can't wait to see him to see if he can stay healthy, by the way. Shout out to Rico Didell. And, of course, Tony Pollard will be working the courts, and they're going to slowly integrate him into the system. He was limited today in practice, and, of course, we want to see him perform well. And I like that, by the way. And this is Brandon Cooks with no gloves on during the catch drill. I want to see DBs do this as well as wide receivers do it without the gloves. And I like seeing this. Nose the ball, see through the catch. That is Brandon Cooks. Yes, yes. Oh, you missed one, man. Come on, man. Come on. You're supposed to make that, bro. Neither here nor there. Brandon Cooks should have a phenomenal year this year. And, of course, this is Dak Prescott. Roll out. The mobile is there. The mobility is there. And the accuracy is right there. Right there inside the number there. I love seeing that. And Michael Parsons. Hey, he's fan favorite. Everyone loves Michael Parsons. He brings a lot of energy to the table. And you guys can feel the energy when he's out there on the field. I love seeing this. And Dak Prescott, Cooper Rush, and these two guys, they look really good. They look really sharp at practice today. And especially Dak Prescott and Cooper Rush, they both perform pretty well. Now, number 15, he's just going to have to step it up just a little bit more when his number is called. But Cooper, right on the money to Simi Fehoko. Good catch by him. Dak Prescott, he scans and he looks for Simi and he drops it. So, shout out to Simi for winning on the route, but shout out to my guy 37 for picking the ball off. And we love seeing that. And, of course, that is my guy CD Lamb. That one-hand grab is just nasty with it, right? CD got a little bit more spring. I've seen a little bit more wiggle in his game. Shout out to his coach, man, all off season, getting those hips and everything activated. And 87, y'all know who he is. Good tight end right there. Able to nose the ball. Look good on his routes. And that Cooks, he's fast. When you see him in person, you can see the speed. You can see the burst and the acceleration. And as you can look at that, you can see that as well. And my guy Gilmore, you can't make no cheap passes on him. He's going to ward off and shield off things. And you see Coach Al, he's happy about it. Yes, indeed. And he was talking a lot of good stuff about Gilmore's ability to cover on the edge there. Like what I'm saying, Cowboy Nation. And you guys, when we talking about practice, this is day one. There's going to be a lot of soft tissue issues and things that pop up and show up. There may be even more people come into the mix and say, hey, my ham is kind of hurting right now, my calf muscles and things like that. Because it's the first day in practice, right? And we got to be aware of that. Look at that one-hand grab by my guy CD Lamb again. That man, hey, he got a lot of spark in his game. And I like seeing that out of CD Lamb. Those boys, they're going to step it up and be even more of a threat out there as the days go by. And on top of that, I like the dog nasty mentality with Trayvon Diggs and Dak Prescott at the end. talking that good stuff. I love saying that. And Trayvon Diggs, he's one of those dogs out there for us. And that's why the Cowboys paid him, right? That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Go Cowboys.